anybody. Y'all can see me and my big head and my big nose and my big ears, but I cannot see you. Cheers, everyone. A little happy juice. I see Terry is here to keep my happy juice addiction in check. Apostle Paul says, I shall be enslaved by nothing. Howdy, everybody. A little bit of a late start. This is Fast Track Lesson 2. Lesson 2. We're about to get this party started. I want everybody to go through Fast Track. Remember, does anybody remember at the first of the month how much weight this group agreed to lose in 1 month? Does anybody remember? Yay, 500 pounds. As a group, we're going to lose, as an 8 p.m. group, we're going to lose 500 pounds. Everybody touch and agree? In Jesus' name, we touch and agree. It shall happen. It shall be done. That's true. Charles says, if I had hope only of this world, I'd be of all men most miserable. That's right. I have a hope beyond. But that does not give you an excuse to let this body go, because you're going to get a new body in heaven. This body matters. Hello, Kathy. I should never eat dinner before I come in here. I'm sorry. We have to be a little more laid back at 8 o'clock. You have to. All right, y'all. We'll get this party started. Do I have any new folks here? You're brand new. Hey, Sandra, you're brand new. First week, first class, anything like that? Good to have you, Deidre. Amen. We have a lot of work to do here on this earth. Amen. To live as Christ, to die as gain. Imitate our Jesus. That's our job. To worship by doing the work. All right. No, don't have any new folks? Y'all being shy? All right. I'm going to teach you how to get started the right way, and then I'm going to try to motivate you to do the right thing. Okay. So we have these classes Monday through Thursday at 10:30 a.m. and 8 p.m. so that we can help guide you, get you started. Everything is laid out perfectly so that you can go through the coursework. You can take the test, pass the test, earn the Fast Track badge. And then hopefully, if this is your first week, we can come up with some great meal ideas, and you'll be ready for next week when you really start your journey. Some of you are well into your journey, and you come here for support and accountability, which is great. Hey, Kathy, we're glad to have everybody, even the shy people that didn't want to speak up. I see some new people here. Don't be shy. We're a family. No, this is a judgment-free zone, right? We're a judgment-free zone, right? Tina and Jack Young, we're judgment-free, safe place. Y'all have enough people judging you. We're here to love, support, care for one another, to seek one another's good. All right. So I'm going to go to my website, and I'm going to log out, and I'm going to go to the home page. All right. So to get started, or if you're trying to help somebody get started, this is where they need to go. Now, we're going to use this as an exercise for y'all to teach me tonight. I want y'all to teach me tonight. So today, I answered at least 100 emails, at least. And I would say 20 of them, at least 20, maybe more, said, I'm confused with your website. So as I go through this, because sometimes I can't see the forest for the trees, I want you to stop me at any time this is confusing for a new person. Are y'all ready? Y'all get to have input. Here's how we get started with this program. It says, claim your free weight loss program. I'm going to click that. It says your first name, Patrick Don't put in fake stuff because we delete the fake stuff every day. You'll lose your account. So I'm going to put ghost@mail.com. This will get deleted. This is a dummy account. Now I'm going to dive into my weight loss adventure. Is anything confusing so far? Help me out. You know I trust your wisdom. Terry gives me good advice all the time. Brenda, anybody's that confusing? All right, I click, I'm ready. Now, there's a video where I talk and I try to get your phone number so that I can remind you of your classes, because if you don't come to class, you won't have success. But you, in the beginning, but you can close that. You don't have to give that to me. Then we have our journal. And here's a video that talks about getting started. This is our food journal. Then we go over here to Fast Track. We go to our Fast Track system. Now, there are 2 laps for all members. Remember, Fast Track, like a race car, we want to go fast, but healthfully. Welcome. Welcome, Brenda. I've got great news for you. Everything you need to learn is right here, and you've got your laps. You hover over, and it tells you exactly what to do so that you can learn Fast Track navigation. Is any of that confusing so far? How does that feel to you? Anything that just blows you away and we need to clarify? Remember, I'm the guy back here doing it with the smart people, so sometimes I can't see the forest for the trees. This is a life-saving program, so I want to make it as easy as I can. Everybody still with me? Y'all feel good about it? Anybody that says, hey, I'm a little confused. This is going to change your life. This very system, you're not here to learn this. You're here for the outcome of losing 10% of your body weight in less than 30 days. That's why we're doing this. We'd rather be watching Netflix, right? But you're learning, and it's going to change your life. Going to end suffering. Okay, nobody's giving me any feedback, so I'm going to keep going. So then we want to pull up our Fast Track videos. These Fast Track videos go over our lifestyle in short videos, 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 5. We go through all of these videos, and we actually learn how to have a Shibboleth perfect day. Now, if I don't have a perfect day, what is that called? Is it called a hog trough day, a blow it day, or is it called something else? Holiday. See, holidays are part of your program. You should never feel guilty unless you go over your holidays. How many holidays do you get in your first 30 days? 6. Once you get into maintenance, how many holidays do you get? 12. That's amazing. I've lost over 100 pounds and keep my weight off, literally taking off up to 12 days each month. The difference between me and people that gain the weight back, my perfect days are perfect days. Yeah, I think it is, Jack. My perfect days are perfect days. There's no variation. It's either perfect or it's not. If I so much as lick the cheese dust off a dirty Dorito, that's a holiday. I actually enjoy food a lot more because I'm not willy-nilly with it. I have my perfect days, I have my holidays. This will teach you how to combine foods and control the fat bus. Now, once we get to the end of those videos on Thursday, we take the test, pass test, earn the Fast Track badge. Now look at all these other free resources and tools. We had somebody a couple weeks ago, they were going to sue us. They're going to sue us. That's what I love about the way we do the program. Going to sue y'all. You didn't give what was promised. I said, you didn't pay nothing. What you going to sue me for? What are you going to sue me for? People are mean. What are you going to sue me for? Well, come to find out, she didn't know how to get here. But she was going to sue me for it. False advertising. You did not give me any of those things that you said. Chill. What you gonna sue me? What's the judge gonna award you? What a day and time we live in. So she was fine after I said, she might be on here. Sorry. Sorry if you're on here. I apologize. Don't sue me. See these icons? You get access to all of these helps. So I showed you where the videos was. Now we look at our food library. This is our beginner food library. This is not the advanced food library. It's just the beginner. There are literally thousands and thousands of approved foods on Planet Shibboleth. But we start with a manageable list, mostly whole foods. And as you're looking through them, it's important that before Thursday, you've hearted the foods that you love. If you like pork tenderloin, we want to focus on what you can have, not on what you cannot have. Let me ask a question while we talk about the food library. Are all calories created equal? No. See, this is one of the many myths, I shall call them lies, that I want to expose. You're often told by the medical establishment, trainers, that all calories are created equal. It's simply a matter of calories in, calories out. That's not true, y'all. Those calories all break down differently in your body and impact your endocrine system differently. So, if you were to consume 1,000 calories of Moose Tracks ice cream each day versus each day consuming chicken breast and broccoli, 1,000 calories of that. So you got 1,000 calories of ice cream. Person A is having 1,000 calories of ice cream a day. Person B is having 1,000 calories of chicken and broccoli a day. Which one at the end of the week is going to have better results? They both had 7,000 calories. The second person. Why? Because the chicken and broccoli breaks down differently inside of my body than does the ice cream. One requires a lot of blood flow, the other doesn't. One is sugar and fat, the other one isn't. So calories all break down differently. And the slower they break down, the more we control insulin. And even if we're eating a food that impacts our insulin, if we're very insulin sensitive, even if we're eating a food that impacts that, when we combine the right foods with it, we neutralize and control our insulin secretions. Therefore, we can lose body fat efficiently. Most people that are struggling with weight loss and trying to lose weight, the thing that they're doing wrong is not food combining to control insulin. If you control insulin and you operate in a calorie deficit, it's over. That's how I lost 44 pounds in less than 6 weeks. I ate things like a grilled cheese sandwich, a peanut butter sandwich. All I did was change out my bread. I changed out my bread and cheese. I changed out my bread with the peanut butter sandwich, because the approved breads that I eat break down more like a green bean than they do a white bread. The whiter the bread, the quicker you're dead. They're white breads. They look white, but they're fortified with protein and fiber so that I control insulin. So all of those food categories that I showed you, all that I'm doing with those food categories is separating the foods into 7 categories so that I can teach you how to combine category 1 with category 2 or a category 3 with a 1 and 2. And it sounds like, oh my goodness, it's math. But I teach kids this stuff. Kids can learn this. What we've got to work on is, what is our why? Do we really want the outcome of weight loss? Do we really want to get off those prescriptions? Then I've got a system for you that's delicious. Everything you need comes from your local grocery store. You just got to decide to do it. And each week we're in here teaching these classes differently every night. I never teach the same class twice. It's always different until something touches that heart and impacts you and you're ready to use the plan. And your life will never be the same. So I've got some more questions for you. As you're going through Fast Track, let's see what you're learning, because we're on day 2. Let's see what you're learning. How many calories are stored in a pound of fat? $3,500. 3,500 calories. So I was 100 pounds overweight. That means that I had overeaten by 350,000 calories. The only way to get that off is to control insulin and to undereat by that same number of calories. Now, with Shibboleth, you're going to speed up your weight loss because of the thermic effect of food. Does anybody know what the thermic effect of food is? I categorize foods based upon their food group and their thermic effect. Anybody know what the thermic effect of food is, in your words? Deborah, this is an excellent plan for someone that's pregnant, because we're controlling insulin. However, we don't need to be dieting to lose weight. So you need to run it by your doctor, but we're just eating whole foods. This is good for every human being. May be good for aliens too. I hear they're now showing up. So it's probably good for their digestive systems too, but it's just whole foods combined in a well-balanced way to have a healthy endocrine system. But I'm not a doctor. You need to check with your doctor. I'm a lowly wellness coach with 30,000 plus hours of instruction under my belt. Charles says to burn the food. So when we're consuming the food, whole foods require a lot of blood flow to break down that whole food. That is burning calories. That is energy expenditure. It's like exercise. If I lift, think of it. Oh, this is good. I've never thought of this. Think of lifting a light weight. Let's say that you have a half a pound and you're curling it. You know what I'm talking about? So you got a half a pound and you're curling it. Think about that. Okay. And then if I go over here and grab a heavy weight and I'm curling that heavy weight, which one gets more blood flow to my bicep? The heavy weight or the light weight? The heavy weight. You'll get a lot more blood flow because it takes a lot more energy to lift the heavy weight. Think of this. Boy, this was good. Thank you, Jesus. Listen, which one? Both of these are approved foods. Both are approved. Which approved food is the heavier weight? Low-fat cottage cheese or a chicken breast? Did anybody have an aha moment? Did anybody have an, oh, wow. Chicken breast. You'll get more blood flow. Let me ask you this question. Aha, let me walk you down the rabbit hole. Which one's the heavier weight? low-fat cottage cheese or ice cream? Low-fat cottage cheese, because it has more protein in it. So the heavier weight that we consume, the more exercise on a plate it is. So category 1s and category 2s have a high thermic effect. Let's take a look. We call these exercise on a plate. Chicken breast, pork tenderloin, turkey breast, venison, fish, 96% lean ground meat, boar's head deli chicken, turkey breast, deli ham, London broil, bacon, Canadian bacon, excuse me, canned tuna in water, fat-free cottage cheese, low-fat cottage cheese, egg whites, Health-Wise hot chocolate, Kraft fat-free cheese, Lifetime fat-free cheese, fat-free Fairlife milk, Kroger Carmaster milk. So you got a ton of, I mean, these are awesome exercise on a plate meals that preserve muscle and neutralize insulin. Over here at category 2, you've got all these leafy greens, asparagus. We call broccoli exercise on a stalk. So when we're combining 1s and 2s together, like our combination chart shows, you got exercise on a plate. But with our program, we don't exclude nutrients. And this is what Kim teaches in Fast Track as you watch those videos. My job is to motivate you to watch those videos. You have things that you're told that you can't eat, but you can eat them. You just have to know to put a heavier weight with a lighter weight. So you've got black-eyed peas, butter beans, carrots, corn, green peas, grits, lima beans, long grain brown rice, oatmeal, onions, quinoa, sweet potato, tomatoes, white potato, whole wheat pasta, and these are just a few. To point to the fact that you can eat carbohydrate when you know how to combine other foods with them, because if I eat these by themselves, they're fast digesting, I get too much insulin, whereas if I eat them with these, it slows down digestion and I regulate and neutralize insulin. Every combination that you learn while going through Fast Track is helping you learn how to neutralize insulin, eating all these foods. Fruit, you can have fruit on our program. It's popular now to exclude fruit. You don't need to exclude fruit. You just need to know how to eat fruit. Any program that neutralizes or excludes a food group is not a lifestyle. You need a lifestyle where you are the knowledgeable one. You're the bully of food. Food is not the bully of you. And any goal, any situation, you know how to address it at a restaurant, wherever you're at. You know how to combine food, how to eat food, how to enjoy it, and still lose weight. This is where Shibboleth is the game changer. But again, you've got to go through Kim's Fast Track videos. Looks like I might have a question. Oh, hey, Gracie. Not a question, just somebody. Everybody tell Gracie hello. We're glad that you're with us. Charles Grant asks, would it make a difference in order a person eats their food? No. The only time that makes a difference, it's all going to the same place. The only time that would make a difference would be if you eat your carbohydrate and your fruit and there was a delay, quite a delay, 10, 15-minute delay before you ate the protein and fiber, which would be rare for you to do. Any other questions tonight about getting started, going through those videos? Any questions whatsoever? Is everybody committed to getting through Fast Track this week, taking the test, passing the test, and earning the badge? By the way, if you're new here, you have a great cloud of witness around you. We've had tens of thousands of members go through, and they have recorded and reported millions of pounds lost, millions of inches lost, and it just keeps getting better. How do I get started? So, Marianne, I need you to go to myshibboleth.com, get your free account, myshibboleth.com, and then I need you to go. Here's what you're going to see when you sign up. It's easy to sign up. You'll start off in a journal, and I need you to click over here. See the dashboard? I need you to click dashboard, and then you'll have your laps, and we give you exact instructions on what to do. Check each one of these off. They don't take long at all. We're installing your new lifestyle. And then here you have all your tools, and I need you to start with your videos. These are very short videos that go over our beginner program that we call Fast Track. These are all your tools, recipes, food library, everything, restaurant library, everything you need as a beginner. And then each week together, we all go through the test, and you earn your Fast Track badge, and you're well on your way that way. Let me know if any of that wasn't clear. That's why I go live 10:30 and 8 p.m. every day to help people get through the system the right way. And then after you learn Fast Track, we can begin that personalized journey. But right now we're learning food, how food breaks down in the body and helps us lose weight faster than any pharmaceutical drug ever could. We're learning how we control insulin, how we eat our favorite foods. You don't have to give anything up. Thank you, Liza. Amen, Jack. When Jesus sets us free, we're free indeed. Anybody else? Any other questions or comments or anything? Don't be shy. You have a coach here that wants nothing more than to help you. I don't do this to make money. I do this to help people. I've got more than 30,000 hours of classroom instruction. And that doesn't count the constant support questions that I answer. So let me have it. There's no need in you paying thousands of dollars a month or, $200 an hour for someone that doesn't have my experience. Susan, I'm sure I'm not doing everything correct, and I've already dropped 4 pounds. I've never dreamt enough water. I am now, thank you, never drank enough water. Thank you, Debbie. Food showing me this program. Susan, we're honored to have you here. Keep tightening up. One of the allures of Shibboleth is in the beginning, you can do half the program and get great results, but you'll hit a plateau. So the sooner you can learn how to have a perfect day and make that your standard and that your habit, you won't get as frustrated by the plateaus. Great job, though. Congratulations. Deborah, I bought hemp with fiber and protein today at Walmart. Have you heard of it? I haven't. I'd have to see the product. I'm big on hemp. I love hemp hearts, hemp flakes, hemp protein powder. Just make sure that the delivery system that you bought isn't full of sugar. I'm happy to look at that product for you if you bring a link here to class. We can all look at it, and I can tell you why it works or why it doesn't. Typically, hemp is going to be a category 6 superfood. How do I get notifications for class? Make sure that you're signed up here. Sometimes the service doesn't work properly, but as long as you're signed up here, travis.live, you should be getting those text messages before 10:30 and 8 p.m. www.travis.live. Kimberly. Lisa, I had a holiday today. I feel yucky. Can't wait until tomorrow. That's like me. My holidays are never worth it. I don't know why I even have them. 10 pounds down, though, is tremendous, Lisa. Way to go. Congratulations on a fast start. Anyone else? anything before we leave tonight? Does everybody know what to do? We're taking one day at a time. Amen, Ashley. Work hard, play hard. That is the philosophy. We never want to feel like we're giving up anything. Tina, Travis, this morning you mentioned something called Shibboleth Simple. Could you explain? I put together a simple meal plan that can help anybody lose up to, here you go, up to 10 pounds in a week. And then after that, about 1% of their body weight. I use clean recipes and clean foods, clean ingredients, clean supplements. Hello? I'm by myself, and I happen to be in a haven where at night the homeless folks, bless their hearts, they put their sleeping bags out, and I was just making sure nobody tried to break in. So Shibboleth Simplified is one of my favorite ways to simplify the program and get momentum. Works for everybody. Clean ingredients, clean recipes. Quite amazing. I heard from a girl today, she had considerable to lose, lost 12 pounds in her first week. And she said, well, I lose that much the second week. And I said, no, I always tell the truth. So but you'll lose 1% of your body weight. So you'll lose about 20 pounds this month, and just got to stick with it, get to goal. And then, you get all the variety. I don't know how to add a link or a picture of the product on here for everyone to see. In your URL, if you'll copy the URL of where you're at to look at that image, copy the URL, copy, and then paste it here. Melanie, I just posted it. Hey, it's good to see you. I'm going to post it again for you, Melanie. Right here it is. Melanie, that's Shibboleth Simplified. It's instead of having to educate, it's like eat this. That's what we're doing there. And it works great. I could take that and lose 3 to 5 pounds every week until excuse me again, I've got to quit eating it now. I could lose 3 to 5 pounds every week until I reach goal. That gets you there quick, and then you can maintain with the lifestyle. Ashley, I have a question. Can you give me some kind of trios I need? Lost 4 more pounds. I've been at this weight for a while. I try the WOW challenge. What would you do to lose or try to start burning pounds again? So I would personally, if I wanted to get it off, I would do a couple of the GC control shakes and then a red column meal, and I would walk 15,000 steps a day, and you'll lose that in a week to 2 weeks and be done. That's how you do it. You just have to put it in overdrive. You may have to lose a little sleep if you want it bad because you're down to the last few pounds. But I would do a couple of meal replacements that are -2 or -3 meal replacements and a small red column meal, and I would get in 15,000 steps. Yeah, GC control recipes you can find from the Wellness Company. I love those shakes because they're built for appetite control and weight management. But if you prefer not to do business with the Wellness Company, you could do Beverly UMP or Healthwise Hot Chocolate. You could do either one of those. I've got an entire list of supplements that you can do 2 supplements a day. If you're not wanting to do the program right now, if you don't have time to make whole food meals, you could do some of these meal replacements along with 1 red column meal a day with 15,000 steps, and you'll just melt. You have no choice but to melt. If you do it honestly, you just biologically, there's no way around it, you're going to melt. But the GC control is the best thing I've seen for people trying to lose weight. I just never want anybody to think I'm teaching meal replacements. Meal replacements are for those people that want to get there faster or you're going through a season where you just don't want to think about it. You don't want to think about the recipes and the food combinations. Okay, so we've got this plan. Anybody else? I hope so too, Jack. I'd love to meet you. You and Tina, I'd love to meet y'all. Pray for you every day. Love you in the Lord. Never even met you in person. I love technology. It's a beautiful thing. I've met people I would never have gotten to meet, and some of the best people. In fact, a lot of the people I only know you by your name here, I'd trade some family members for you. Good people here. Yay, Deborah, I'm so glad. Don't forget, y'all, please use your link. We reward those that use their link. Did you know that if you use your free link and people sign up for free, if they ever become a full member, we give you a 30% referral fee, because we've been shadow banned. We talk too much about Jesus and too much about faith and too much about fat, and we've been shadow banned. So all of our members are able to share a free program, a robust program. And if those members ever become an advanced student and upgrade, you get 30%. Thank you, Kimberly. I'll show y'all where to find your link. Okay. If you're a member, of course, you have to be a member to do that. So I'm going to log out and I'm going to log back in as a full member. Yeah, it's a family. We've built it to be a family. We're built to be a family. So you go in here and then you go to journal. This is the full view. You go to your journal and then you go to influencer, and you will see here your 3 links. Free referral link, that will be your link, and everybody that signs up is tied to you. So if they ever upgrade, then we pay you a referral fee as our way of saying thank you for helping us get this great program out there and save lives. Sherry agrees. We're not nonprofit. We should be. We've never made a profit. Out of the years we've been doing this, it's amazing that we're still alive. We have never made a profit, but 2 years, and we put that right back into the company. This company's never made a profit. We've made our living, thankfully, because of some great supplements that we talk about that we love, and that's what keeps a roof over our head. But Shibboleth, in fact, loses money every single month. And that's not something I should be proud of, but we've never tried to take anything from anybody. We want to help people. That's what drives us. Gracie has started the food list and lost 10 pounds. Way to go, Gracie. Gracie's new, y'all. Fast start. Gracie, great job. Please earn that fast track badge with us. I want to see you earn that fast track badge. Anybody else? Can you have a Diet Coke? Yeah, you can have Diet Coke. Don't do as I do, do as I say. It'd be better not to. But I have to have a good Diet Coke every once in a while. It ain't something I should be doing, but it doesn't cause me to have a holiday. Thank you, Brother Charles. Charles, you're right. You can become a partner. Does the water with Spark count as your water intake? It does not. Caffeine is a mild diuretic, and anything that's got a diuretic in it, we cannot count as our water. We want you to use clean water, wet water. If you wouldn't wash your skin with it, we don't want you washing your organs with it or counting that as your water. You can still have this stuff, but it doesn't count as my water. If someone won't drink water, then you can use Crystal Light, or you can use a cleaner version of Crystal Light, Splash H2O. You can use this as your water. It's outstanding. Anybody else? Any other questions or comments before we go? It is, isn't it? It is amazing. Did everybody learn something tonight? Everybody have a good time? You gonna have a perfect day tomorrow? The freebies. So where are your freebies? Now, let's talk about that. Let me ask some questions here. Okay, pay attention to our experienced members. I'm going to go to the dashboard and look at freebies, but let me ask my experienced members some questions. Do freebies count as an eating episode? Yes. How many eating episodes do we want to strive to stay at or under? 3. Eating episode for the Father, eating episode for the Son, eating episode for the Holy Ghost. Now, can I have a 4th eating episode if it's a freebie or an approved snack? You can. But that's going to be borderline maintenance. And sometimes we need to do that for mental weakness. So your list of freebies, I go to the dashboard. I cannot talk. The dashboard. Fast track. And I'm going to my food library. And I scroll down and I'm going to find a list of freebies. Here's a list of freebies. You can't add anything to them, but you've got your list of freebies. Egg whites, dill pickles, popcorn okra, leafy greens, cabbage. I do a lot of cabbage as a freebie without adding any fat to it. So you got a lot of sugar-free Jell-O you can have. So you got a lot there. Stewed squash is a freebie. Quite a few. Awesome. Everybody satisfied? Quick question. Those of you that are members, what would be, you can't eat cabbage raw. I love to eat cabbage raw. I boil it, steam it, eat it raw. I usually keep a big pot in the fridge about once a month. I get tired of it, but I'll do that. There's a lot of plant alkaloids in it that you have to be careful of. If you eat too much of it, it can cause some gastrointestinal distress, but I love cabbage. We teach that stuff in advanced classes, by the way. Members, though. Hey, Stella, I went to work on your cover. Quick thing. What would incentivize you to share the free program? What would motivate or incentivize you to share the free program, since social media has basically blocked us unless you're looking for us? Any ideas? What would incentivize you to share the free program? Some of you already sharing. Thank you, Kathy. Personal connection. Could you elaborate on that, Terry? Susan, could you elaborate on that? Meal planning? Do you mean a class, or do you mean a button to click? You know, we already have a meal plan generator, right? just think about that. We have a way to track it. If there's some way that I could incentivize you rather than paying Facebook, I'd rather incentivize y'all. We got to get our family to sharing. I think today we had 4 shares out of 45,000 logins. So if there's something that I can do better or that would make y'all more proud of the program, let me know. And I'll build that in so that we can build this as a family. We just need more virility, more shares. We need more people to help. So there's many different meal plans, but there's also a meal plan generator. And if you go to your journal, and you have meal plans. Now it's a little odd, but we're working on it. So let's say that you want a mixed bag, recipes and simple foods, generate, and then it gives you some meal ideas. Egg whites and Canadian bacon, French toast and Canadian bacon. So let's say that you didn't want that one. You just uncheck it. Julian Bakery Paleo Protein Bars. Let's say you didn't want that one. You just uncheck it. AHS cheesesteak pasta. Let's say I'll leave that one. Chicken salad and bran crisp bread. Leave it. Turkey spam. Leave it. Pintos and miracle rice. Say that I don't like pintos. Uncheck it. It's just ideas. Baked steak. So now that I've unchecked the ones I don't want, I can generate new items. You can uncheck them all too, and it'll just keep giving you new ideas until you're satisfied that this is the meal plan you want. Look at that, all those meal ideas. Did y'all know that was there? Now, I know some of them aren't going to be things that you like. We're working on that so that it's just things you like that you've hearted. But right now, it's a great meal idea generator. So it's still a great little tool. It gives me ideas all the time. Like, I forgot about a patty meal. I might do a patty meal. Freebies, butternut squash fries, popcorn okra with a recipe. So there's nothing that you need that this website don't do. It may not do it as efficiently as you want because I don't have the money to do it as efficiently as you want, but everything that you might need is in here. Terry, that's a great idea. We have a workbook. Did y'all know that? I think a lot of times it's just 20 years of my life is on here. So I used to do workbooks. So we put it all here. Let's go to digital workbooks. And here we have the workbook. See that workbook? You may have already knew this was here and be talking about a new workbook. But this workbook is everything that we go through in this class. Check this out. We have a complete workbook. Would y'all like to go through the workbook next week and fill it out? Check it out. Everything laid out step by step, just like I used to teach in hospitals, corporations, your entire workbook, blanks and everything. Check it out. All those blanks are so that you can fill in the blanks. We used to send this out in a kit. Probably if you're looking for it, I've probably already put it in the website. You just don't know it's there. That's how long I've been doing this. And Terry, when people are like, you know, if you had a book in a workbook, I'm like, I do. Right there it is. You could literally have a group in your home and get some, download those workbooks and go to teaching. It's amazing. The digital book companion is right there in there too. That goes along with the book and the workbook. Yeah, the Susan, now have you become, I don't remember, are you a full member yet, or are you a free member? It will look different depending on the view from the phone and the desktop, and also the level of membership. So it will look a little different on your phone, but everything is still there. Terry, we need volunteers that just teach people how to navigate the website. It's a lot. Who knows where everything's at? We hear a lot. If you only had this, I would do the program. I'm like, we do, it's there. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Anybody else? Don't let it intimidate you. Technology, of course, isn't going anywhere unless the Lord comes back. But it's really not that difficult. I think that we can let ourselves get overwhelmed, but you're just a phone call away from getting on the phone with somebody and us showing you where something is. And it's really easy and fun once you get used to it. Everybody satisfied? Pray for Brother Charles. He's had the COVID. He's starting to feel a little better. Thank you, Susan. All right, everybody. I've enjoyed being with you tonight. Lord willing, I will be back live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. and 8 p.m. And tomorrow afternoon, I will be doing influencer and wellness company training again. And we'll just keep moving forward together. Please tell somebody about Shibboleth. Good night, and we love y'all too. God bless.